What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing my overall thoughts now on TYR, how I feel about him on my free-to-play account on the right, how I feel about him on my whale account on my left. Let's talk about it in this video, guys, and I'm going to be giving you guys my perspective after playing with him on both sides of the game and how I actually feel about him. So let's hop in. If you guys enjoy videos like this where I do either comparisons or just like, character overviews, guides, all that good stuff, definitely make sure to like and subscribe, guys, as your boy has been pumping those out. And I did make this layout just for you guys for this video. So if you guys are interested in seeing other videos like this in the future where I do like a comparison between my free-to-play account version of the character versus my whale account version, definitely let me know in the comment section below. With that out of the way, let's hop in and let's discuss TYR on both sides of the game. Now, if you guys see here on the right side, we have my free-to-play account. My free-to-play account in terms of my tier is literally free-to-play, right? No new outfits. I have his affinity, but that's literally it. I did make UR gear for him. So you guys can see I do have the attack crit damage UR gear, and it has its like rolls, you know what I mean, but it's not going to be anything too crazy. So there's that tier right there. And on my main account, you can see here that he does have outfits. I have not maxed any of them out, to be fair, so there is definitely, room for improvement, but I do have him 2 out of 6 and also have him UR gear as well. So yeah, guys, now let's kind of discuss my thoughts on TYR on both sides of the game, and I want to kind of talk about my experience with the character on my whale account and on my free-to-play account. So this will be a good perspective for you guys to see how valuable he will be for your account, because for me, on my free-to-play account, he wasn't really too valuable. I'll be completely honest, man. The one thing that TYR helped me a lot on my free-to-play account was farming. Actually, though, it's crazy to say that, but it is true. Clearing my, my farming stages, like whenever I do Anvil or SA dungeon now, I think he's going to be a staple for that first phase just to wipe them, right? He's really, really good for stuff like that. And on my free-to-play account, I've been using him for like a lot of farming. I run him with like Sigurd, Red Brunhild, and he does really well. You know what I mean? I think I do like really, really well with him on farming. Another thing too is that the demonic beast runs that I have tested with TYR in my free-to-play account have been okay, but nothing has really changed in terms of how fast I'm clearing or how efficiently, I guess, I'm clearing, or how consistently I'm clearing, right? I tried TYR as well, guys, on Nidhogg on my free-to-play account, and that's the main reason why I don't really see myself, being happy after or satisfied after summoning for him, because I wasn't able to clear Nidhogg. Now, for you guys that don't know, I did actually pick up the Freyr Holy Relic, and a lot of people made videos covering Nidhogg and showing off that you could beat it with a team like this. So I have the team kind of like this, but you would put like TYR here, and then you'd put like Matrona on the far right, so it'd be a team like this. And the problem with my team here is that it's not even that I don't have the characters or I don't have the holy relics. It's mainly that I just, I don't have the CC and the box CC. Like, I don't have the constellation. I don't have enough. It's just not doable for my account, guys. So that was the main problem that I had here with the TYR team, at least on Nidhogg on my free-to-play account, is I cannot clear past floor 2. I cannot. So that's unfortunate for TYR, but that's like my main problem with him was that from the get-go, a lot of people saw him and was like, oh, he's gonna be really, really good for Nidhogg, and I saw it too. I was like, okay, he'll be great. And I saw a lot of these videos of people saying that they could beat it with Freyr after getting his holy relic, and so I tried Freyr and TYR together. Didn't necessarily work out. Now, on the flip side, on my main global account, I was able to beat it, and you guys saw the video as well where I did actually beat Nidhogg using that team. Like, I think I switched over already, but you guys did see that I actually beat that on my whale account. Yeah, I used this team right here. So this is literally the exact same team, except I ran Trader Melly instead of Matrona. Now, was it a good experience clearing it? No. But was it clearable? Yes. On my whale account, it was. And you guys can see like the stat differences between both the accounts is pretty like substantial, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, I don't have like the perfect gear on everybody. It would probably be around a 20k CC difference at the end of the day. Like, if I was to give my Matrona like her my Melly HP and all that, right? Yeah, guys, just to give you guys like a general idea, like, this is kind of what the CC was looking like for this team versus my main team, which is, I don't even know if I have gear on my Gilda. Although I do, I have triple defense. But yeah, like, this is what it was kind of looking like, right? So yeah, man, on Nidhogg, he doesn't really help you even after getting Freya Relic, and if you have Freya Relic, it's just better to swap TYR completely out. Like, if I was to do like this and then just put Freya, this would just be a completely better team, right? It would just be a completely better team overall. And so this is why I don't really see too much value in tier on my free-to-play account, because I thought maybe after getting Freya Relic I would be able to clear that floor 3, but it is really, really rough, man. For you guys that are wondering as well, I am at the 6 million box EC threshold, and I'm around, I think it's what, like, on my constellation, yeah, so I'm a little bit in sloth, so, you know, not too crazy, right? And yeah, man, that's pretty much like my experience with tier on Demonic Beast. Now let's talk about PvP, okay? Because PvP I think is another setup as well that I want to kind of talk about. So low tier PvP on my free-to-play account, I've had pretty decent success with tier. The only thing is that whenever I face a Sin team, I do lose, unfortunately, because of that market concentration, because that pretty much sets up my tier for 2 turns where he can't really do damage, right? That becomes a problem for me. Now on my whale account, since I pretty much have everything sorted out in terms of like, you know, like characters, like I have all the unknown units, I have a lot of collab characters, I actually have a fairly good experience in PvP with tier, and I'm pretty much able to beat a lot of the teams that I face, especially when I run that Scotty Red Mela team, right? So yeah, that's like my main thing with tier, is that he's great on the global side of things, because that's my whale account versus my free-to-play account, where I can win a lot of matches still, and I think he's fine for that low tier PvP and just getting the, like, you know, your champ 1 every single week. But yeah, no, he's not going to be anything too crazy on free-to-play, and he's not really going to help you in that, right? Like, I'll show you guys the team I was running on free-to-play versus my whale. So we'll go to PvP on both sides of the game, and I will actually show you guys the team that you can run when you do, right? So I'll switch to it as well. But yeah, I think the main thing that I think a lot of people acknowledge with tier is that his teams do lack a lot of CC, and that's not necessarily his fault. It's just the fault of like all unknown units just not, or Ragnarok too, just not having a lot of CC, right? And even like the Red Mela Scotty team, like this team still doesn't have like a crazy amount of CC, right? Like it's still, you would think it would have a good amount, but it just doesn't have as much as like people you know, say it does, right? And that's just the thing. It is, it's just, you know, with tier teams, you're not going to be expecting to go first, but that's why a lot of his teams do have success, because even going second after losing some HP, that's where you'd really do cook. So let me go to ungeared on my free-to-play account, because I have the team already set up. But yeah, like this is the comparison here, right? This is, oh, I have demons. Well, I'll set it up now, but pretty much I was running tier, Red Brunhild, and Scotty, right, on my free-to-play account versus my main account where I was running, you know, Scotty, Red Mela, and tier, and then backline Nanashi. So let me put, where is Nanashi? But yeah, like that's pretty much like the teams I was running, guys. And my experience, global has been great. You know, I pretty much do beat 99% of my Sins teams I face. I have lost to a few of them after ult pushing, when they ult push. So there is a win condition for Sins still, but it's just something to think about, right? It's definitely something to think about. But yeah, and then my backline here just did the exact same thing, Nanashi, and this is pretty much my setup, guys. This is what I was running on the free-to-play account, and this is what I was running on the whale account. So let me put the links just to show you guys what it looked like as well. And this was pretty much the setup, right? So yeah, my thing is that PvP, I was already doing well in PvP, so on my whale account it doesn't necessarily matter, but it was more so just to showcase how good he actually is, and he's great, right? He's definitely up there in the meta for sure, easily in like the top 3 teams for PvP. And as a free-to-play, when you do run tier, right, and you can get off those weak points and you're not market concentration, you will be hitting very, very hard. So you will actually have a lot of success. And I was able to, I didn't get to champion 1 this week when I ran tier, but I was able to get a little bit of wins like with him last season, right? So yeah, like overall, I think for free-to-play, for PvP, if you have low investment on a Ragnarok team, you can still win a lot of matches, which I will give tier as like a really good plus for free-to-play. But he didn't really change up like what teams I've been running, because honestly my demon team is just a lot more built, and I would rather run that team over tier on my account, right? So that's just pretty much the PvP side of things. Yeah, and then on my whale account, as you guys know, like this team is one of the best teams in the game, obviously when facing Sins. When facing other teams, I feel like I have struggled a little bit, but other than that, I mean, you're going to be winning a lot of the matches. So one last thing I wanted to add, guys, is that for free-to-play players that see the tier banner and are like, oh, like, should I have summoned on the banner, or should I summon on the banner from now on? My thoughts on that is that, nah, honestly, you could really skip this banner and you would be completely fine. You know, my main account, when using tier, he's great, right? And he's a character that is very, very fun, right? So if you are looking for fun, then go for it. But other than that, if you're looking for like a character that will change your account, TYR is not a character that will do that. He will help you in a lot of the content in the game, but then again, it's like, okay, was I already able to clear that content, and you know, is he really gonna help me clear it that much faster or that much more consistent, right? And honestly, on my free-to-play account, he hasn't really done that, right? So that's just something I want to put out there, is that for free-to-play players, I feel like it's not worth summoning for, especially since we have July Fest coming up at the very end of the month. And considering that we got Green Escanor LR coming out very, very soon, it's very hard to say that like, oh, this would be a must summon and people should have summoned on this banner. And honestly, after my testing, I think that is you know, the right answer to give people. It's just, you know, it's a good character, but he's not a necessary character. And that's the one thing that I have to like preface with TYR, is that he's great, but he's not needed for anything, and he's not needed to clear a specific content. Like, there's other teams that can clear, and there's other teams that do better, and so I personally don't think he is like a must-have character. Yeah, that pretty much covers both PvP and PvE for TYR, guys, and those are my main thoughts about him. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have like any specific thoughts about your TYR and your experience with TYR. Let me know. I'm very curious to hear your guys' experience, but personally for me, I'll give you guys like a TLDR on my free-to-play account. The main thing that I struggled with TYR on my free-to-play account is that he hasn't really done anything, at least on my PvE side of things, that would benefit me in the long run, because he has not really cleared anything for me, unfortunately, that I couldn't already clear. Whereas on my main account, oh, my layout right there, my main account, it's not a thing of like I really care about that. It's more so like I just wanted to see if TYR was capable of clearing those content, right? And because my main account is so much more box EC and Constellation, it's just able to do it, right? It just has that capability. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is your TYR great in PvP and PvE? Has he helped your account at all, guys? And let me know your kind of thoughts on him as well. But those are my thoughts on him across PvP and PvE. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. But that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.